Hello, welcome once again, City Heroes Video Tours. We're here again on open beta test server. Repeat, the open one. Not the secret one, the open one. As of today, they have released issue 28, page 3 to the open beta. When will it go live? Don't know. Here we are at the new contact in Callisti War for a new story arc. Complete the arc, get shiny badge. This is him right here. Looks like we're going to be investigating why the skulls are still creating trouble in the wharf and how they got so tough. Okay. Okay, references Mott being sealed away and Darren Wade neutralized. Pretoria defeated. Oh, there's a Dungeons & Dragons reference. Not to mention what would happen if they snap a staff of the Magus accidentally. Catastrophic? Yeah. Back in Dungeons & Dragons, there was a weapon called Staff of the Magi and Staff of the Archmagi, and if you snap those in half, accidentally or otherwise, all the energy in them would erupt in a rather heavy kaboom. So yeah, this last line here strikes me as a rather nice Dungeons & Dragons reference right there. Okay. Okay. All right. And again, this is on beta, and yes, I do have the beta powers up and running, and I truly don't care. Okay. Hey, retrieve artifacts, defeat 20 warriors. I wonder. Well, this is test server. Let's go make a quick test. I could easily decimate them here in K-Dub, but what about the weaker warriors in Talos? Or Talos, however you want to pronounce that. Tomato, tomato. Let's go take a look. I didn't see any stipulation that it had to be in K-Dub, so let's go find out. Oh, a little bit of rubber banding. Isn't that just swell? I thought they fixed that. Here's some warriors. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have to be in K-Dub. Isn't that a shame? So this will be a fairly fast 20 kills to rack up. They'd be level 40 plus in K-Dub, and while yes, I could handle them, the simple fact is, sometimes you want to do it the more efficient way. And since the mission allows it, oh well. Oh. That's impressive damage from that beta kill blast. Drink some water there. And what do we got here? Okay, see you at the mission. Okay, and we're back. K-Dub. Nothing like good old mission transport. Okay. Okay, so 3 glowies and an auction leader. Let's bring up my map and run a scan. Okay, hefty size map, no big deal. Not for me. The more important question is, where am I going to find the glowies? No direct sign of them yet. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Okay, none there. Ah, here's 2 of them. Let's see how easy it'll be to get them both here. Yep. Hmm. Okay. Sometimes it is better to stealth and just go guns blazing. Oh, got some interesting targets in here to look for. I have a hunch he's what I'm looking for, and there's the last glowy there. Okay. Oh no, they saw me. What will I do? I guess I'll do that. Good old mission transport and instant recharge on beta. Okay. 8 glowies on a fairly large Cray building map. Ah, here it is. Whoops. Guess I didn't look all the way around, but okay. Whoop. Here's another one. Always listen for that familiar hum. Not sure which one was the leader, but no well. Sometimes you don't always stop to get names. Oop, think I just found him. Orbital fracture again. Should have known. Yep, that was him. Hmm? Ah, perfect. Alright, we're out of here. Let's see what's next. Hmm. Gonna be a lot of traveling across the zone when this hits live, but that's alright. The purpose of the open beta is to find out what you'll be having to do. And that's fine with me. Okay. You know, I get the impression that stalkers are really going to enjoy this mission, story arc so far, because it's mostly just sneak around and get any glowies. I have a lot of stalkers are going to be kind of happy. Call it a hunch. Excellent. Also nice how you can click multiple glowies at once. It's been that way since live. And of course the last one's way far away. Alright. Wait for the invisibility power to slip back on. There we go. Hallelujah. No apparent boss to have to face? Okay. Haha. Oh, well, they say when something looks too easy, it probably is. Not going to be too easy. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay, got a few waves of ambushes, it looks like. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay, let's see what else we got. Defeat 20 skulls. Okay. Be right back. Okay, here we are in Perez Park. A place where skulls are really known to congregate. Again, there are skulls in KW, yes. Are they level 40 plus? Yes. I saw nothing in the mission description that said I had to take them down in KW, just like those warriors in the first mission. So let's find out. Bring the mission back up. 20? Okay, let's find out. Oh, what do you know? How about that? This is actually good for newer characters that may not be fully slotted up yet and shouldn't take on the enemies in KW, because I have clashed with the enemies over there and they're not exactly pushovers. They are upgraded and could be a challenge for some. Board transit. Okay. Well, I know a good transit that springs to mind. Good old Ouroboros. Okay, 4 portals and a summoner. Now this is one where you don't necessarily want to have reveal map up because this is one of the more larger and convoluted maps. Sometimes it's good to leave your little travel trail open to see instead of looking at the whole map. Question is, who's the summoner? Hmm. Okay. Well, I think I found the summoner. Let's take him down. Okay, well that problem's solved. Okay. I get the impression that this mission, these glowies are going to be very randomly inserted each and every time you run it. So yeah, not a good thing. But at least the last one shows up as a dot, so that's good. I wonder. Oop. There we are. Hey, target custom next portal will work. Okay, well, someone's got a new toy to play with on this mission. Target custom next portal. That'll help you lock in on the portal locations, because again, I suspect they're going to be randomly placed. Of course, you can always just crank up your speakers and listen for the glowy hum, but... Okay. So, target custom next portal is going to work. Good to know. Okay, where do we go now? Oh. Okay, Circle of Thorns time. Fun story arc so far. Perhaps not quite as intricate as the Cray story arc they added on the last update, but a fun story arc. Which is good. Yeah. If it ain't fun, why bother? Okay. Looks like it just might be a talkie mission, but we'll see about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No targets yet. I should be so lucky. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. He's hostile. Isn't that nice? Well, there's different ways of talking. Now he looks amenable. Yeah, yeah. I could have blasted him, but yeah, no need. Transporter again. Okay, I mission teleported inside a building, it looked like. Okay. Little K-dub map glitch, no big deal. Oh boy. Okay, this is another one that perhaps using the open map power would not be advisable. Looks like there's a lot of traveling to be done here. I wonder. If the sun were to set here, would the ghosts come out on this mission? Could this be one? No, the traps aren't glowing and pulsing, so no. That's okay. That's too bad. This had the potential to be a ghost farm mission, but okay. Okay, clicking the door does no good. And is it my imagination, or are there no glowies anywhere? Anything here? Yep. Okay. This is not good. Whoop. Let's try something real quick. Target custom next crate. Okay. Make a note of that as well. That last mission was target custom next portal. This one is target custom next crate. Having that in your tray and constantly clicking it just might help you lock onto the crates. Okay, so far so good. This is also a new crate design. I fail to see why we can't use the crate model graphics that are already in the game, but okay, whatever. Yeah. And now, like dominoes, they all start showing up. Okay. Ah! Okay, so it's not search them all, it's just find the right one. Good to know. And again, target custom next crate. Remember that. Now the question is it going to be the same crate every time? There's a question to ponder. I suspect there might be a rando factor on it. Well, board transit, huh? Okay, I'm going to take a slightly different tactic this time. Instead of jumping to Oro and having to possibly come back to K-Dub, I think this time we're just going to go catch a train. La 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 da dee dee dee. Nothing like a smooth flight. Okay. Now, seriously, they really should work on the trains. Would it really be so bad if the train was here with the gateway always open and ready to go? instead of having to wait for the animation to cycle back around. It's been that way since live. I suppose it's nostalgic, but just saying. A little minor efficiency adjustment, you know, wouldn't hurt. Oh, great. This map again. Again, folks, this is not one to be using the reveal map on because it's a big map, and sometimes leaving your path trail on the map is a good thing. That way you're not constantly circling around. Next question. Will I have to hit all 5, or is it just 1? And only 1 bookshelf that has what we need. The description would indicate only 1. That becomes a question of which one's the right. Where are you at? Alright. Well. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Okay, so the psychopomp can be defeated. Okay. Anyone left? Did I miss an ambush? Oh, killing that psychopomp didn't screw up the mission. Unknown. We'll do a little mop up here just to be safe. Okay, here's hope I didn't glitch the mission by defeating that psychopomp just yet. We'll have to find out. No direct signs of an ambush. I suspect that another target custom next could come in handy for finding these things. And that the placement of these glowies is going to be rando every time. That's just a suspicion, no proof, but hey. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright. Due to the size of the map and everything, and then it's a bit of a search, I decided to dial up the sound a little bit more. See if I can hear some glowies. Still nothing. Oop. The humming noise of that portal is definitely throwing off echolocation here. Alright, got that one. Huh. For the book. Okay, not encouraging. Unless I target custom next box, this is going to be what's needed. There it is. The humming of that portal is definitely obfuscating the glowy hum. Ah, okay, good. So it did. So a little bit of a glitch. The ambushes were defeated, but it didn't disappear from the nav comp. Okay. Well, that's good then. Alright. A little time, a little practice. I'll have this arc down to quicker completion times when it hits live. Okay. Okay. Wow, that was an interesting story arc. Rather well written. Pretty direct and straightforward. Just go from one mission to the next. No submissions or any secondary badges to obtain from it, so that's good. So this is gonna be, that looks like it'll be a pretty fun arc to handle on live when it hits. And doesn't look like it's really bugged up. Looks like it's working pretty well. So okay. All right then. Well, another fun story arc out of the way and tested. Okay. Oh, and that's where he's at on the map there. Okay, good to know. Okay. All right then. Well, that's gonna be a cut and a print and a wrap on this one for the open beta test of issue 28, page 3. We'll see you on the next vid, and go, as always, turn your computer off and go out and play for a while. See you next time.